Hey everybody, it's Resident51 here, Angel Away. We meant some more Let's Play Megadimension Neptunia V2. We finally finished up the Zero Dimension at Seiduzume's world. And now we are ready to begin the next chapter in Megadimension Neptunia. We're going to see Hyperdimension Neptunia G. Thank you, Neptune. Hyperdimension Neptunia G, the golden leaders, reconstructors of game industry. I mentioned before, the gold towers are definitely new. So what the hell's been going on since we've been in Zero Dimension? Well, let's get started, shall we? I think they're talking for this bit.
It's been a few days since Neptune and I returned from the Zero
good.
Dimension.
So we can
when we got back,
listen on.
we threw a small tea party to apologize to everyone for worrying them, but also to thank them for helping us. However, game industry was still in the middle of the CPU shift period, so we were worried everyone would be too busy to accept our invitation. But day by day,
the ship period.
The baseless slander and terrible rumors against Neptune and the others have piled up. It seems they all had way more stress piled up than I thought.
Oh, I know her. Out of the blue.
Who's the jerk that posted on the image board saying I'm a lonely protector without any friends? It's spreading everywhere!
I'm having similar issues. There are claims that I've been excessively purchasing expensive teas from multiple shops, but I've been home all day.
Same. There are tons of Amazu product reviews written in my name for some reason. They're all pretty negative. Weird ones, too. Some products have gotten 100 low ratings in just 2 weeks, and these people are misspelling words in the reviews just to piss me off. For some reason, people are being led to believe it's from my supposed secret account.
Well, get this. They're all posting that I push all my work on Nep Jr. and Isty, and all I do is goof off. How rude.
Neptune.
Everyone wanted to voice their complaints,
Kind of
so
spot
they
on.
made time to come to our party.
So,
The worst
it's the
block of
same
eyes.
for everyone, huh? What terrible times we're living in. This is an awful mess.
Thanks to this, I can't go on without eating my feelings via delicious sweets. I'll end up putting on more mass at this rate.
You mean her chest is going to get larger?
There are some
I
real
hope not.
ladies
I
out
Ian.
there!
Hi,
How
Robin
can
Ram.
you write all these lies with a straight face on?
I feel so bad for Blonde.
I can think of 2 reasons. One is that this is the work of pranksters. The other is that this is an elaborate scheme set for our ruin. If it is the latter, it could be assumed that it's the work of hostile nations. But that almost seems inconceivable.
All of our sisters are great friends.
Indeed. That is why I hope the 4 of us can endure these troubling times.
Hey, Neptune, didn't you say you had something important to tell us at this tea party?
Yeah, now that I remember, you did mention that. I was too busy complaining, so I forgot.
Well, let's hear Neptune.
Yep, that I do. It completely slipped my mind, too. You see, I was thinking since times are tough, we should get through this as one big team instead of dealing with it individually.
A surprisingly good idea coming from you, Neptune. I was starting to feel like I was at my limits working alone.
Oh, I know. They say 3 heads are better than 1, so we should be helping each other.
Helping each other out, huh? I do think it's a good idea, but it'll probably be spun in a way that'll just fan the flames.
I can see the criticisms in tomorrow's headlines. The New World Order has begun. Or, meet the CPUs who can't do anything on their own.
I think
What's
you
wrong
might
with
be
doing so
thinking
your
a
own?
little too pessimistically.
You'd
I mean,
understand if
it's
you've
great
been
to work
hounded
as a
by
team.
criticisms for this long. Imagine if every one of your good intentions were skewed by the public so fault was found in them. You'd get pretty pessimistic too.
But I think it's worth trying. Since this is Neptune we're talking about, I'm sure she has an amazing idea.
I think your expectations are too high, but what do you think, Neptune?
Well, I think it'd be awesome if all our nations got together and threw a giant festival.
A festival? Our nations already have those every year.
You're thinking too small, Noir. I want to set up a multi-nation festival. A festival to celebrate all of game industry.
That's a pretty nice idea.
Use up everyone's national budgets to throw the biggest party ever!
I think that's going a little too far.
No, that's a good idea.
What?
Really?
Hear me out. I'm ignoring the part about blowing the budget, of course. Oh,
Okay, that's a relief.
I'm
The
in
budget part
agreement
of the
with
real
Neptune's
issue.
proposal. We've been working separately until now, but we can turn the tide with a move like this.
You're right. We might just get the chance to weed out whoever's been distributing strange information, too.
Distributing strange information?
I'm not certain, but I think someone has been spreading rumors and lies about us to cast the people into a state of mistrust and unease.
This is merely conjecture, but the scope of this work suggests the effort of a group. Otherwise, this amount of information control is impossible.
I guess while I was in the other world, you all have been investigating this quite a bit.
well, aside from the fact that Neptune is as dense as usual when it comes to something important, let's try throwing this game industry appreciation festival.
Then let's all make the festival a huge success.
You know, that's a complete ignored about the dead part. Jeez. Okay. Hyperdimension G is a go. And of course, new characters we join us: Keisha, Sisha, Esha, and Bisha. Also known as Gold Third, who will join us, and these two as well. We'll be learning more about those two guys much later. Oh yeah, C-Max actually. And Avi Mohas. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Information manipulation. Pikachu. Or he's known as Werechu now. The other female mouse is actually new. So let's get rolling. Hyperdimension Neptunia G, the golden leaders, reconstructors of game industry. Let's rock.
The
Oh,
months
hey,
that
Neptune,
followed that tea party passed by
s-
quickly, and the Game
forgot what those
Industry
things are called.
Appreciation Festival was successfully executed. Before the festival, the rumors and accusations about the CPUs had both increased and worsened. But ever since the festival began, those lies quickly disappeared. Perhaps everyone was enjoying the festival too much to care anymore. In fact, it looked like all the shares lost by the CPUs were being restored.
Okay. So
I'm
things are
relieved
actually
the
better.
festival opened without a hitch.
Me too. I thought there would be a lot of backlash, but people from all the nations happily worked together, which helped a lot.
That definitely surprised me. It'd be sweet if everyone's faith in our sisters was restored after this, even just a little bit.
Everyone seems to be enjoying the festival, so I'm sure that'll happen.
I hope so.
Neptune!
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ram.
Found you! Found you! Look at this! I got some crepes from that old man at the stall.
Wow, those look delicious. Would you let me have a bite?
Ta-da! We brought some for both of you.
He gave it to us as a thanks for a fun festival.
See, Uni? It's just like I said.
Sweet.
You're right. Maybe I was just being cynical.
Hey, isn't it almost time?
Time?
You know, for the Grand Prix finals.
Grand
Our
Prix
sisters
finals.
are fighting, so we gotta go cheer them on. Ram, wait
Oh,
for me.
a big event. Okay.
Hey, don't leave us behind. Wait up.
This should be interesting then. And
And so,
Oh, cool.
as if we were
Coliseum
ignoring our
somewhat.
needless fears, the hugely successful festival approached its final day. That was also the day when the centerpiece of the festival, the finals league of the G1 Grand Prix, would begin. That's where fierce battles between warriors from all over game industry were waged. Oh, by the way, it was a little disappointing, but I lost to Vert in the final qualifying round. At least I made 5th place, though.
Oh,
I would personally like Neptune to
That's
win.
pretty good,
but
Neptune.
please, everyone, do your best.
So it's
Everyone
come down
HED.
to us four after
amazing as
all.
always.
This is perfect. Let's use this as a chance to see which one of us is the strongest goddess.
Splendid! This is the perfect opportunity for me to show off my strength before all
But,
the nations.
Seeing these four clash
You all get
is
so
always epic to
overly
see.
confident when you're in your HDD forms.
Well, what do
So
you say,
let's see who is
Neptune?
the best of them all.
I don't mind. If I'm victorious here, it will mean that Planetoon's future will be bright and my place secured.
It's decided then. We won't waste time with boring one-on-one matches.
Crowd's ready. Let's do this.
With our four-woman melee.
Hey, hold off on
What?
that match for a second.
What the?
What the? Who is that? Show
Hey,
yourself immediately.
we're about to see a great. Let's see a great fight here. What the hell?
You say you
Like
don't know
cutscene.
who we are, huh? Well, let me enlighten you.
We are those who reign from the 4 golden summits. We will call ourselves the Gold Third.
Gold Third has finally made their appearance. Well,
Gold Third? I don't really get how that makes sense if there are 4 of you. But step aside. Get out of the way of our final match.
So rude! Can't you see we're livening up the
hi,
scoring party?
Isha.
Normally for this kind of service,
I
I'd
know your
charge
name
you guys
because we
more
know
than you
by
do.
the opening.
Is money your objective? Even if you were to extort us, we are not about to hand over control of game industry.
Control of game industry? Not
Well,
interested.
that's good.
What the hell is it?
Well, as long as I'm interested in that, that's
Dog, you
fine.
gonna bark all day, or are you gonna freaking fight?
That's right. I've always wanted to try my hand against a CPU.
How interesting. Do you all believe you can win against us?
It isn't a question. It'll simply be done.
Whoa,
You have a strong resolve.
you're that
Very
confident.
well. We will be your opponents.
Okay. Okay, we started level 24, except for the war. Surprised it started at level 22. That's a little odd, really. Alright, well, first things first. Oh, I don't have the... Alright, Neptune's got the crap stuff. I forgot, I sold that stuff there before. Alright, so also, ladies. No...
Fit me okay?
No DLC
How's
stuff.
this? Does it fit me okay?
Actually, fun fact, I did try using DLC before. I was like level 600 or something. Just trying to speedrun this for fun.
Does it fit?
And,
How is it?
this was just using, well, even at level 600 just for fun, but, it didn't really matter because, I got my ass kicked quickly.
Very lovely. Does this suit me?
But that's what I'm trying to say here. No matter what happens here, you cannot win this fight. Period. This will be a fight you cannot win. Well, I'm about to show you here once I get everybody's combos ready, because we're going to get all set up for when we start using them again. Alright. It's a good thing I played Neptunia a lot. I can good experience what to use and such. Alright. Alright, it's like Gold Third. Let's do this. Can I actually get to... I can't even reach him. The Synthosphere. Or Synthosphere. Let's go. Pierce through.
Let's end
That
this.
didn't do a thing. Let's try some normal attacks and... It's not working.
No matter who my opponent is,
Why is this not working?
I'll ruin you.
My turn.
Oh, I should say that now. You can't win this fight. See that?
Destroy them all.
That damage. Ow. Alright, we get that.
I see them.
Oh, that shot wasn't close enough.
Despair is your finish line.
Oh yeah, the sounds are
This can't be.
very loud.
We're going to lose.
The gunshots especially,
This is
jeez.
impossible.
I didn't think we would win.
But of course we would. We're strong after all.
Just when we had gotten everyone excited.
If it ends like this at the last moment, this will be a freaking mess to clean up.
Yeah, this is unusual.
The time has come. I've been waiting for this moment.
Huh?
This
Wait,
world
what the-
with its CPUs can no
Whose
longer
voice was
fight
that?
against these negative emotions.
Wait!
Wait, Big Nap.
That's...
You can't! Anything but that!
Now,
Whose
let
voice
us
was
begin
that?
the reorganization of this world, this game industry.
I actually don't know who it
The
is,
world
actually,
has
but
been
who the...
rewritten.
But just going by this,
Now,
who the hell are you,
General
lady?
Afimojas, what do you desire of this newly reorganized world?
Oh, yes, Savi
I will
Mulhaz.
require as much as I can possess.
Money, is it? It seems the greedy exist in any era. Are you planning on starting a war?
War, conflict that relies solely on arms, is conflict of the days of old. In this century, information
Interesting.
reigns supreme. Not only this, but information exists as both weapons and wealth simultaneously. This is the very reason my secret association, ATMAX, exists.
I see. You're more of an intellectual than your appearance suggests. But it wouldn't be good of you to forget our promise, now would it?
Do not fear. I have not forgotten. I have already prepared the acquisition at your request. My subordinate is on the move.
Ah, yes. Your subordinate. Steamax, was it? When will you introduce me?
He obeys me and follows only my commands. I have no intention of him making your acquaintance.
How cold.
Damn.
And here I've lent you the few
You're
friends
harsh,
I have.
dude.
But it's fine. Just obtain the item. I've waited so many years. Do not make me wait any longer.
Lady, I'm not looking forward when we get to you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Guys,
I'm
where
not
are
looking forward
we?
to when we get to you.
Pretty sure we were somewhere else. Wait, where's everyone else? Am I alone? Hey, Noir! Blonde! Vert! No one's around. Noir and Nepgear and the others are gone. What in the heck happened? If I recall, we lost to some weirdos called Gold Third. Then we suddenly were engulfed in light. And the woman who showed up in the arena at the end, wasn't that the older me? I swear she was yelling something important. She looked kinda desperate, too.
Yeah, it really did. Anchor's going off.
This sound. Could it be? Hello?
Oh,
Neptune?
Noir. Thank
You're
goodness.
safe. Yep, I'm still kicking. What about you, Noir? Hey, by the way, where are you right now?
I have no idea, but I think I'm somewhere in La Station. I can see some familiar scenery in the distance.
I believe I'm somewhere in Leanbox as well.
Same here. I'm pretty sure I'm looking at Louis.
Vert! Blonde! I'm so glad you two are okay.
Likewise, Neptune. But what in the world happened?
I remember making a few mistakes in battle and losing to Gold Third. So stupid. But when I came to, I was just here.
Looks like everyone's in a similar situation. I feel there's something going on that's way bigger than we could have imagined.
Are you talking about those towers?
Exactly. Those massive towers definitely weren't there before.
Towers? There aren't any.
Yeah, I don't recall the Golden Towers being there before in Neptunia
There
yet.
they are!
Till now.
Towers! What are those giant things? And there are 4 of them.
Well, my guess is that those towers might have had something to do with this. I can't really think of a sane reason why we'd all end up where we are right now.
It would be best to return to our nations. Thankfully, we can still communicate, so we should gather your younger sisters.
Right. We're clueless. They'll be a big help.
All right. Then once we reach our respective basilicons, we will make contact again.
Got it. Now that I know everyone's safe, I guess I'll try walking towards Planetoon. I have absolutely no idea where I am, though, so I have no idea where to go. Oh well. I get the feeling that some people are over that way. I'll go check it out.
And so, the 4 CPUs sought out their own nations, anxiously pondering the 4 strange towers now looming over game industry. This was the beginning of their story.
Yes, I will say my progress now. Because we're done with that part. A mysterious voice talking to Afimohas and what's going on. And something she's been waiting for so long. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to her. But now, this is different. For Hyperdimension Neptunia G, we get to choose who's going to be the main character for this bid. So we have 4 different stories. Neptune sets out the Bastille when she rises to the Shining Gold Tower. We get I Have a Compa join our party. Noir, for some reason, Noir is being chased by her own nation's soldiers. That reason is, you're going to have Uni join your party. Blonde, keeping the hope of reunion with her sisters in her heart, Blonde heads toward Louis. You got Ram and Ram and Vert. As Zerg used Lean Mox to save her own nation was, and Neptune will be joining her party for that one. I went at this a little differently, because you go by Neptune, Noir, Blonde, and Vert, the story would actually makes it go in proper order. But I'm going to do it a little different this time. I'm actually going to go backwards on this one and leave Neptune last. Because I was more interested in having the others take the role for main character. So I think we're going to kick it off with Vert. Or on my Facebook, who goes over in our roleplay, I would call her as my big sister. But anyway, let's kick it off with Vert then.
Now then, let us begin the story where I am the protagonist.
Okay, let's get started then, shall we? And
Now,
what on
you are
earth?
next. If you are worthy of becoming a soldier,
What
who will
is
protect
with the
Lean
doggo,
then it
like
will be no
human,
problem
be
for
it
you to draw this holy
female
sword.
doggoos? Esha,
What's the
why are you
matter?
sitting on a
I can
doggo?
comprehend the part about the holy sword
And being
and
served by
soldierly
doggoos.
capabilities. But what in heavens are you sitting on?
I gotta stop for a second. Okay, that's better. What the hell? This looks so stupid. I'm not gonna lie, even female doggos with breasts. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's continue.
Him?
Oh my
His name
gosh.
is Goo Man. He is, as you can see,
It was
a
Goo
doggo
Man. Thank you.
Over here is Lady, a doggo lady.
Doggo Man.
They're both my loyal subordinates.
Doggo lady.
The sensation of her rear pressing against the small of my back is...
Your voice, dude. My gosh.
Now, Vert, dear. Go ahead and pull that sword.
Dear me. Even
Sword.
though this is my main story, what is this joke of a still
There are many
shot?
things I could think of what sword
I can
she's
almost
talking
feel
about,
the
but I am
world's ill
hoping
will.
I'm
we're
not
talking, a
interested in
sword
your
you actually use in battle, please.
Time is precious. Draw the sword.
Understood.
I think it's obvious anyway, so... okay, Vert. Heave-ho!
I've done it. I've drawn the holy sword.
Holy sword. Okay.
Congratulations. You are the
983,067th wielder.
Excuse
What?
me? Just one moment. I'm the 983 something. Why have so many been able to draw the sword?
Do you not understand? Well, Vert, it means that you are number 983,067 of the people who draw
No
the
shit,
sword.
Esha.
It's a simple concept.
What the hell?
Which means there are that many other wielders of the sword, soldiers such as I.
You need not concern yourself with that number. Including myself, it's better to have a rather large number of pawns. Now, Vert, you've officially become a lean box soldier. You'll get to work immediately. I'm assigning you a mission to suppress outside
Soldier,
invaders.
okay.
Outside invaders.
That's different for a
Who are these
CPU to be a
outside
soldier
invaders?
now.
It's as the name implies. There are those who pose a threat to this nation from the outside.
I was interesting how Esha's holding a wine glass while talking. I figured that glass could at least like red wine or something to me, but it's going to be blue. Unless you're just drinking water out of a wine glass. It'd be kind of weird, honestly.
I'll have you first fight the outsiders in the forest near the coastline. I wish for you to protect the forest for the citizens' sake. Also, accept this as a farewell.
Not a problem. 100 credits.
100 credits.
What?
Wait, this is all I get for a parting gift?
I leave the rest to you. That's all.
I call Hex.
After I made
I
contact
call hacks
with
on that
Neptune
frickin'
and
party
the others,
gift.
I journeyed toward Leanbox's Basilicon. However, the Leanbox that greeted me was merely a counterfeit of the original. It was as if I had never existed while Esha, of Gold Third as Leanbox's ruler, was adorned with love and praise from the citizens. I was also aware that the nation was being threatened by outside invaders and something called the delusionary phenomenon. This was apparently indicative of a foreign invasion, but I felt as though there was another meaning hiding beneath the surface of it all. Also, the Office of the Soldier was restructured as a more accessible profession. Leanbox designed this initiative to strengthen national security. If one has the aptitude, she is given a mission to defeat outsiders, and depending on the results, she might receive financial compensation. In order to investigate what happened to Leanbox and to get closer to Esha, I registered as a soldier.
Oh, this is new.
I've scoured all
very
corners
nice, too.
of the internet. I can't believe the existence of CPUs has been so impeccably erased. Honestly, what is this magic? Who used it? On top of all this, I'm unable to contact Neptune and the others. This is most worrying. Well, nothing will be solved by complaining. Even if my existence is known only to me, this is still Leanbox, and Leanbox is my nation. As her CPU, I must maintain my duty to her. Wait, before any of that, however, I must ascertain the security of my account.
Oh, for fuck's sake, the poor God's Light game.
Oh, thank goodness. My main and myself are safe. I'm so glad the countless hundreds of hours I've played and thousands spent were not wasted. I'm sure it's because my actions on Four Goddesses Online 2 were greatly admired.
I'm sure for how
Now
much
that
you
I've
played
found my
Vert, I
accounts
could
to be
see
safe,
why.
I can place my all into protecting Leanbox from the invaders.
Okay. We're back in Hyperdimension again. And now we got Vert. Alright. Oh, to the... Okay. It's good to see the... This looks like a heart shape. This looks like a heart. That's adorable. I never even noticed that. Oh yeah, that's Planetoon stuff is still here, but we'll begin the Planetoon much later. Alright, so Vert.
I've returned.
We got some stuff to view before we can go on. Oh, sorry. It's times like these when it's better to have more allies. The scout system. I'll go ahead and rely on it. Okay, so scout system, you remember from Victory. Scout system was introduced in this game, and it's introduced once again. But here's another thing, too. Energy mates up here. You can collect these when you do, like, find a hidden treasure. For your quest. If your scouts find a treasure in the dungeon, you gotta do a little mission for the in order for the treasure to reveal. And sometimes you get energy mates. The more you get, the more these guys will level up, and you can increase the stats better and get better positive effects, or you may get negative effects sometimes. But right now we have Dengekigo and Famitsu who are using Neptunia U, Action Unleash, and Blonde's game. Megadimension Blonde plus Neptune vs Zombies. William Pishi from Victory. Also a Megadimension Blonde plus Neptune vs Zombies. Kay from R2 and Rebirth 2, Mina and Sheik of the Oracles. I wish we really could see more of them again, honestly, in the game. I really do miss them. This development. If I remember, this dev was a system where you add idea chips to create a game and capabilities for them. Oh, how silly me. I completely forgot that it's necessary to have a blank disk. This development was also used for Vert and Victory. We'll be trying to use that a little later. Guild. My funds from Soldier may not be enough, so I believe I'll accept some quests at the guild. Oh, thank you, Hissy. So, we know about the guild pretty well from Mark 2 and onward, but let's talk about the guild again. At the guild, you can accept various people requests or quests. You complete quests by fulfilling the requirements, and then the accepted quests are reported back to the guild. When you complete quests, you'll receive items or credits, and the shares of each will also increase. The inventory of the dungeon it appears in will display a specific mark. Use this information to complete the quest. That is new to the guild. They'll actually show you where they're at. This makes this much easier compared to Victory. And I'm glad they did this, because this makes it easier to find the monsters we're looking for. Within these quests are also requests from Histoire. It would be best to complete these quickly in order to not upset her too much. Quests difficulty is displayed in 6 stages from E to S. You will need to set quest rank in order to accept it. Your quest rank will rise by completing specific quests. Shares refer to the amount of faith each CPU has gathered information. The more hardworking the CPU is, the more her people trust her. The CPU that gather the most faith is given the top share status. Will have a slight advantage during battle. Oh, really? I shouldn't remember about that. The top share character will have an icon displayed in the menu in various locations. Share increases by completing quests or by investing in public relations. The investment, we'll get to that a little bit. Will decrease when you take damage or faint in battle. Oh. Okay, I remember that now. Also, shares will decrease slightly when you Really? They decrease when you transform. I forgot that is a thing, honestly. I don't remember that. When you can still have a character transform if she runs out of shares. She will be far removed from top share stats. Okay, I forgot that affects shares, honestly. I didn't remember. Okay. That caught my attention. Now then, in order to develop Leanbox, I will invest a plethora credits. If I recall, there are 3 areas I could invest in: commerce, industry, and public relations. What about game industry investment? I suppose there wouldn't be such an on-the-nose investment area. Okay, commerce. Investment in commerce can raise the commerce level, but every time level rises, the amount of items in shops will increase. Industrial. For this one, this will increase, the items available to develop will increase. Public relations, you get special events, including a little gift you can get from, the CPUs. Also, when you get to level 5 or 6, I believe, you have a chance for the Millionaire quiz, and I do plan to show that off. I do want to show this off for the playthrough. This also helps when you hit need shares to go for the true ending round. It can help out because it does affect your shares increasing. We got 31 minutes. I should stop right now. But, I mean, I know we didn't get to see a whole lot. We saw a lot of events going on. I'm also take all healing grass. Because I really don't have much I can use right now. Damn it. Yeah, I want to stop here for now, guys. I do apologize in advance. I kind of expected this because this is a new playthrough starting on, and we had a lot of cutscenes to view and such. But next time though, we will get started on Vert's route, and I'll try to complete as much as I can. I'm gonna leave maybe 2 routes ignored for now, because I'm actually trying to hope to see if BS, my friend Bloodsweet Lizard, will actually join in for the next 2 stories I do. I did with him before when I asked him, so I'm hoping he'll be able to join if he can. If he can't, then it's fine. I'll continue on myself. Maybe I'll add him in for a future video, because I would like to have him in here. It'd be fun to have him around. But anyway, I do have to head off for now. Later, folks.